All right, so we got the gentle leader. It's gonna go, to actually use it, you're gonna push this up through, and that's his little nose hole. That's the biggest part people forget, is that you've gotta push that up in order to get the nose hole. And you just put it over his nose, fluff out some hair so it's comfy, and then you're gonna put this right behind his ears. It should be snug, okay? So this right here, if you can barely see this piece, this part locks in where it goes. He's on a small, he uses the full thing, so it's not that big of a deal. It's at the very bottom. But see the smooth part? I want that to be, he walks on the left, so I want the smooth part to be up next to his face. So when he feels pressure, it's the smooth part on his face, if it happens to touch him, not this part. This is not a huge deal, but it is, we do like to think about comfort for the dogs. So we want that to be on the side that we're walking on, okay? So you wanna be able to see that smooth part. Now, we do use a backup on this too. So it's really simple. I'm just gonna attach the carabiner around this whole thing. Back up to his collar with his ID tags on it. So if this was ever to snap off, he is still on his slip lead, because it could snap off, or he might be able to get it over his nose and then get it over his head. I'm just gonna put this on again so you can see behind the ears, pretty high. And then you got the little nose loop you gotta pull out to put on his little nose and fluff out the hair. And so again, when you put this on, if I have to do pressure, that flat part is up next to his face, okay? Rather than this part that locks in so this doesn't slide around, okay? There's that. Go ahead and hit end. So now his new fancy harness. We've got the e-collar where you're mostly just using tone, and this goes across his chest. So we got one leg in, and let me switch him around so you can see. This is gonna go behind his leg, and it actually has Velcro. So you're gonna loop it, hang on, get this straight here. Can you see? You can come over here, there we go. So you're actually gonna loop it on this ring, not this ring up here, this ring. And that's how you're gonna attach it, nice and snug. And then clip it at the top, just like the normal harness. And let me double check how firm that is. Yep, that's pretty good. So it's just Velcro piece right there. So see, that's how you can adjust it. Right there. And you just make sure that that's behind his elbow. Yeah, good boy. And you're just using that for tone or stimulation if you need to. And that's how it's gonna go. That's gonna be his setup. You can even put his little sweaters and stuff over this if you want to. Do not have this on him unsupervised because he will chew it. This is the second one. All right.